Mercedes boss Toto Wolff decided against signing Max Verstappen as a youngster before he was snapped up by Red Bull. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko has mocked Toto Wolff for failing to snap up Max Verstappen despite witnessing his obvious potential as a youngster in junior formulas. Verstappen is widely considered to be the standout driver of his generation after toppling Lewis Hamilton at the top of the Formula One pecking order and winning 2 Drivers' Championship titles in as many seasons. The Dutchman is also the finest graduate from Red Bull's Young Driver program in recent memory, with his big break coming at Toro Rosso in 2015 before joining the senior team a year later. He was initially eyed by Mercedes, who noticed his clear potential as a young driver, although the Silver Arrows failed to snap him up before he eventually signed with Red Bull after being sounded out by Marko. The 80-year-old has since poked fun at Wolff by questioning why Mercedes chose not to swoop for Verstappen when they had the chance, telling Dutch newspaper Algemeen Dagblad, "His talent would not have been visible enough in Formula 3, but then I don't know what exactly Toto has been looking at, because when I saw Max busy for a while at the Nürburgring it was already completely clear to me that he had something special." It seems clear that Mercedes' loss was Red Bull's gain, with their decision to land Verstappen having been repaid multiple times over given his achievements since joining the F1 grid 8 years ago. Wolff recently explained that while he did notice Verstappen's ability as a young driver, he was unable to sign him due to the Silver Arrows being fully committed to keeping Nico Rosberg and then Valtteri Bottas from 2017 onwards. Do I regret missing out on Max? Certainly, Wolff told ESPN earlier this year. But it wasn't an option back in the day. We had 2 drivers that I was extremely happy with in Nico and Lewis Hamilton, and when Nico left, at the end of 2016, Valtteri Bottas was then the option and Max wasn't even available. Wolff went on to point out that Verstappen would not have been guaranteed to succeed at Mercedes in the same way he has done at Red Bull, with the presence of Hamilton on the other side of the garage being a daunting prospect for any driver, let alone a fresh-faced teenager with no previous experience in F1. Would Max and Lewis have functioned? Maybe not, added Wolff. Lewis is a Mercedes guy since forever, so that hard question I never needed to ask myself for the organization. Everything happens for a reason. I had 2 drivers in the seats, no deal with a junior team, so it was clear that the option with Toro Rosso was what they needed to do and they did well. After that we always had friendly contact but never discussing driving.